9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. Touchdowns on liquid air, on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What's happening, good people? Another night, Thursday night in it. Had a little bit of action tonight. Mystics grabbed the win. Minnesota grabbed the win. Las Vegas took another L. So that was good to see. Who else played tonight? Yeah, just Minnesota and LA. And LA's trying to Becky Hammond is just having a rough go right now. But what's going on, folks? We're gonna get into that a little bit later. What's happening? Going a little bit late today, was working on some things, had some extra work to do. I'm off tomorrow. Um, in about 30 minutes, it officially starts my birthday weekend. I took tomorrow off. Probably gonna go out to dinner on Saturday on my actual birthday. Talk to my twin sis in Atlanta. I'm sure she'll be doing some things, but I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I think I might wake up early. I did that this morning too. I might do that tomorrow. I woke up got up at like 6:45. I was out the door at 7. I went down to the local driving range, hit a bucket of golf balls, and got back in time. Still got to work on time. So I was like, that's a nice little workout in the morning. So I'm gonna do that a little bit more often. So um appreciate that, IDK. Appreciate that. One more trip around the sun, man. We don't get older, we get better. My dad used to tell me, he's like, the only way you can keep from getting old is to die young. So he would always say, I'm gonna take my wrinkles. So, but I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, we're gonna have a little dinner, have a little fun. So it's all good. But I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate y'all sharing it with me. I'm gonna find some time to stream now. You know I'm gonna get it. Just got the news. CC re-aggravated her injury. Did she? I didn't hear that. You breaking news, Jen Torino. She just now. That just happened. Well, hey man, when it rains, it pours. Listen, that's what you gonna say. That's part of the game. That is part of the game. That's why when you got a squad and you got your replacements in, and everybody's looking good, and you know, play your players. Next man up. Let them play. That way you can let Caitlin Clark or whoever get as much rest as they can. That is the key. Everybody wants to jump on the court, and you got so much noise going around these days. Everybody wants to prove everybody wrong, but it's like that's when you're supposed to have the adults in the room, a lot of trainers on your team that can shut somebody down. It's like, listen, you not playing. That's what they do in the NFL now. Now it's like it's on the doctors. They're not even looking at the players no more because the player is going to always be a player will always risk it. It's in our nature. If we can play, we gonna play. Back in the day, it used to be shoot me up, tape it up, whatever you got to do. I'm getting out there on that field, and in a lot of cases, we would do more damage going back in the game. I'm not even going to get into the conversation about CTE. how bad that got. Two of the guys that I played with the Eagles are dead because of that. Wes Hopkins is gone. Andre Waters is gone. So as a direct result of the CTE stuff, and I'm saying all that to say that back then, and heck, even now to a certain degree, if you don't take us out, we ain't coming out. I even look at the situation that happened with Jalen Hurts when he got the concussion and he's sitting at the ref, thumbs up like I'm good, I'm good. The ref was like, man, get out of here. Now we mad at the time that it happened because we want QB1 in the game. But they did right. He ended up sitting out for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was. That's why you pay backups. That's exactly why you pay backups. Let them earn their money. Luckily, we were in a situation where it didn't really cost us a playoff spot or nothing like that. Nothing like that. But in a situation like this, you look at what happened in New York. I think Jonquel Jones tried to come back a little too soon. And then she re-injured herself. Now she out it even longer. Caitlin Clark, did she try to come back a little bit too soon? Maybe she did. She got this All-Star break because clearly she's not going to play in the All-Star break. So now her squad is down 2 players. Asia Wilson is out, and CeCe is out. So, or is it maybe she just not playing? Is she still going to play the All-Star game? I would sincerely doubt it. That, to me, that just wouldn't be smart. That wouldn't be smart. So it is very, very difficult sometimes to save a player from themselves. But again, that's why, you got to have some other adults in the room that's got to make them decisions for you and take it out of the player's hands because they'll keep going on and they'll try to limp on through the end of the year. It's like, listen, if you got 2 games, 3 games, 4 games left in the season, in the regular season, and your playoff implications are hanging in the balance, then you strap it up. Then you tape that ankle extra tight and you go out there and do what you can do. But right now, we at the midpoint of the season. You are at the literal halfway point of the season with the All-Star break coming up. Get yourself right so you can get that push at the second half. That's the most important thing. Everybody's throwing all this stuff around because I'll use both situations. You look at Angel Reese. Angel Reese has been playing well as of late. Now, Chicago's still losing, but she's been playing well. But the point I'm trying to make is all Chicago needs is they need one thing so they can make a run to possibly have an opportunity to get to the playoffs. I still believe Indiana Fever is going to make it to the playoffs, but whatever they do now doesn't matter. So if you hold Caitlin Clark out of a couple more games, so what if Indiana loses them? You still get what? Let's say they hold her out another 2 games. You still got almost 18, 17, 18 more games to get it together. So, and even if she's hurt for longer, what happens if she comes back and plays the last 10 games and they still have an opportunity to make the playoffs? That's what you want. You got to put all your chips on the table to make it to the playoffs. Once you make it to the playoffs, everything is wiped clean. Everybody gets a clean slate because you never know what's going to happen once you get there. All you got to do is get there. Then you get a clean table. Everybody get a new set of chips. You get new cards dealt to you. Everything is brand new and anybody can get got. That's the beauty about the playoffs. Anybody can get got. And if there's one thing that I have seen this year is that none of these teams are indestructible. None of these teams are far and away the dominant team in the league. New York is a good team. Right now, Phoenix is a good team. Atlanta is a good team. But by no stretch of the imagination do I think any of those teams are just dominant. They beating folks with their eyes closed. I don't see that with any of these teams in the league right now. None of them. Everybody can get got. So all it takes is your team has to be putting it together at the right time. Everybody's got to be healthy at the right time. Every play, every player and every team is one play away from glory or ruin. Y'all have heard me say that before. One play away. I saw a bunch of people on Twitter talk like complaining about the refs, but they were talking about the one foul, you know, with Caitlin Clark got pushed. I forget who was Gardner. Half the people, the Clark haters were saying she pushed off on her own and she slipped on her own. Why would you call a foul on that? The Caitlin Clark lovers were like, how can they not call a foul on that obvious push off? Me, I was like, I'm just glad she didn't break her damn ankle. Because she ended up slipping to the ground because when she landed on her right foot landed on the defender's foot and her ankle buckled. And that could have been disastrous. Thank you, Gentorino. That could have been disastrous. So I'm worried about that. The other stuff will work itself out. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Let it play itself out. She ain't going to be bad together. I said the same thing about Angel earlier in the season. Everybody ready to throw the season over with. They ready to fire Jeff P. Well, I think he still should be fired. But Tyler Marsh, they ready to kick him out of there. And it's like, yo, we only at game 4. Relax a little bit. Yes, she has some bad game. Relax a little bit. She can play her way out of it. Same thing with CC. You got to play your way out. This is like almost like an initiation to being a pro. Everybody goes through this. Everybody goes through this. Nobody is exempt. The timing is what makes the difference. The timing. Might not be this year, might not be next year, might be the year after, your third year, your fourth year, whatever. The timing is what matters. People forget last year, Kelsey Mitchell was hurt. Kelsey Mitchell was hurt starting the year, and it wasn't until the Olympic break that everybody finally got healthy. Everybody got healthy. That was the best thing that happened to Caitlin Clark last year, her not playing in the Olympics, regardless of what anybody say, regardless of what Christy Brennan want, and all of that. The best thing she could have done was stay her ass over in the States and get some rest, get them legs, because she played the ultimate season. She played the ultimate season. I'm very interested to see how Paige Beckers is going to handle the end of the year because she don't get that month-long break like they did last year because of the Olympics. So I'm curious as to see how Paige handles it, how she going to pace herself, because her tank is going to run empty a little bit sooner because just like last year, she played to the ultimate game. She had the longest NCAA season from all the women coming out of college. The longest season. Anybody else from South Carolina that's in the league now? Only those two teams. Only those two teams. And she get 3-4 days rest because of the All-Star game. Well, she can't even rest because she playing in it. But you got to wonder, will she hit will her tank start getting empty when you get that 3-quarter mark and you trying to fight your way into the playoffs? So it's a lot of finding the balance and understanding what your team has left in the tank. Do you have injuries? The injuries are the most important thing. What's my motto? You got to stay healthy. You got to stay healthy. You got to stay healthy. Those three things are the most important things. Staying healthy, and staying healthy. Those are the most important things to any team in any sport. If your main guys aren't healthy, if they're not 100%, if they nicked up, they're going to have problems because people are looking for that. They're looking for any weakness to exploit. If you favoring your ankle, if you favoring your knee, I remember seeing, and this was after Sophie Cunningham got hurt when she when she turned her knee or turned her ankle in that one game. I think it may have been a preseason game, but every time they would show, you know how they show the girls and they fits coming into the Coliseum and into the arenas, and I'm like, uh, maybe Sophie Cunningham should ease up on the 4-inch heels until that ankle heals. And then I caught her one time; she had on the heels with the ankle brace. I didn't understand that. Why don't you just put on some sneaks for the next couple weeks? You know, you can rock what you can rock, but don't put that ankle in jeopardy. They they different. They looking at it different. They in my opinion, they concentrating on the wrong things. So um it's all about staying healthy, getting healthy, and when the time comes at the end of the regular season, are you going to be able to put your best foot forward? I don't buy the stuff about what the girls saying that Indiana's better without Caitlin Clark. No, the hell they ain't. The Indiana Fever is better with Caitlin Clark on the floor and making shots. When Kelsey Mitchell is on the floor and making shots. When Lexi Hall is on the floor and making shots. Caitlin Clark's 3-point percentage right now is god awful. Horrible. So you know what? Get a ball to Kelsey Mitchell, get a ball to Lexi Hall, and let them do their thing. That's why you got teammates like that. Lexi Hall has proven that she can hit them shots. I wish she would take more of them. But she don't have that alpha personality. It's only two people on Indiana right now, in my opinion, that have that alpha personality to take over a game. Caitlin Clark, three people. Three people. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard is not afraid to chuck up a three. She's not afraid to go in the middle with the weeds and hit that 1 foot floater. She's willing to do that. Lexi Hole don't want to make her own shot. I know she can shoot, but she don't want to create space and do a step back jumper. She don't do that. Sophie Cunningham is good, just not good enough in my opinion. She's a good hustle player, good defensive player, but I'm not looking for Sophie Cunningham to cross somebody up, step back, and pop a 23-foot jumper and make it. Not consistently, anyways. She's good anywhere between 2 and 5 3-point shots, and then she gets what she gets on the floor. That's what I expect from Sophie Cunningham. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. I'm happy that Damiris Dantas is back. I'm expecting to see her get more minutes. She is a force down low. You cannot move her. Michaela Timpson, everybody's finally falling in love with Michaela Timpson. She still hasn't realized how good she is yet. She still, to me, she still plays very hesitant. So that tells me a lot of times on the court, she hasn't quite figured out how she fits. But that girl, good grief, the natural talent she has is off the chain. The girl can jump out the gym. She got the long wingspan. She just got to get her touch. She missing shots from 4 to 6 feet out. That's supposed to be a no-brainer for you. But she got to work her way up to that. Definitely got to work her way up for that. So um, Yeah, Albert. I was hoping that the Fever would have a legitimate shot with Meesman, but it don't look like that's gonna happen. So, uh, Did she sign with New York? Is that what you telling me? Everybody was talking about Meesman. She from Belgium. Belgium. Who did she sign with, or did she sign yet? She was drafted by the Mystics. Yeah, I don't think she's signed yet. Damn, she was a WNBA Finals MVP in 2019. Did not know that. Did not know that. So she got a WNBA championship, FIBA championships, Eurobasket championships, two-time All-Star, six-time EuroLeague champion. Damn, 26. Damn. EuroLeague. So she been a WNBA league MVP and a EuroLeague Finals MVP. Damn. Two-time Triple Crown, five-time All EuroLeague first team, three-time Turkish Super League champion. Damn, she got championships. She got chips on chips. So I hope she can. I hope we can get her. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But I tell you what, though. Tell you what. I was going through a lot of my comments today. A lot of my comments on TikTok. The tick and the talk. So I had a couple of videos that I put on TikTok with Angel Reese. Um, pulling some of the clips from our conversation last night with Angel Reese getting the cover and some of the stuff. Everybody, the internet is undefeated, so everybody's coming up with their own version of the cover. They got her holding bricks, all kind of stuff, man. And it's like, y'all better leave that girl alone because she's poised to do something great. And yeah, but my point is that people were reacting to the video that I made, and like the simplest thing can just set people off for whatever reason. Simplest thing. I asked people, all the people that was hating on Angel Reese, were you really gonna buy the game anyways? Do you even play 2K? Do you care? Or do you care only because Angel Reese has got the cover now? Were you gonna support? Do you even play video games? Like stuff like that. And people still spouting off stuff about, I'm still arguing with people to this day about her being trash and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, man, listen, I am not here to convince you. My perspective is my own, my opinion is my own. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But, people are entitled to their opinion. Just, me, man. Just do some homework. Just do some homework. That should be some type of prerequisite. Like, do your homework. Don't falter. So, but guess what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it and play it just to support. I bought it when I got Saquon when he's on Madden, and I did hear that EA Sports is trying to re-up their exclusive deal with the NFL. I hope the NFL don't do it. I hope they don't do it. I hope they let other NIL and licenses come in so we can have a 2K25 or 26 football. Because 2K football was the ish. It was better than Madden. And Madden knew that. That's why they made that deal with the NFL. Now can't nobody else do that work. But I hope they don't. Um, yeah, I read about the RG3 stuff, and it's like, you know what? I'm Tiff. Uh, I'm choosing peace over violence. I'm not choosing violence. But I've gotten pretty good at If I don't want to hear from you, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna digest your content. I'm not gonna, RG3, Jason Whitlock, some of them. I just don't deal with them. I don't partake. If I'm not watching them, that means I ain't got nothing to say. Period. So RG3 is getting roasted. You know, he gonna end up canceling himself because he's still trying to defend his wife, uh, not really understanding what the deal was, and it's like, okay, you're gonna find out today. You're gonna find out today. But excuse me, it's getting kind of spicy. Getting kind of spicy. But people, like I said a couple weeks ago, man, people getting so damn thin skinned these days. Um, Nobody wants to have conversations. It's all or nothing. It's like everything you do is you got to be uber fan, and that's not, to me. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. So I don't know. Um, as far as CC is concerned, whatever you got to do, get better. You got a couple days off. I'm hoping you're not gonna play in the All Star game. And guess what? You just gonna have to live with the narratives. Because if Angel get in there and start dusting folks, you just gonna have to live with the narrative, whatever it is. So we'll see. We shall see. Uh oh, he put something out on Twitter. I know Dr. Umar was going off on him. We got what else we got? I was trying to do I was trying to update my graphics, my background. So I started using this program called Own 3D. And I downloaded that stuff to be overlays. And I must say, it stumped even me. I was trying to figure out how to get that shit to work. And I was like, this ain't worth it. So I just signed up yesterday, gave him $130. I was like, yeah, give me a refund because this ain't working. So we'll see. See if they give me my money back. If they don't, I'll just find a way to use the stuff. So, but um did I'm trying to see. Did Angel Reese ever say anything about her slapping the clipboard from the coach? I don't know. Bronny James and Cooper Flag went at it today. Interesting. He was only 5 for 21. You know what? And they killed Bronny James when he had a couple games like that. They killed him. So it's all for the clicks, man. It's all for the clicks. All for the clicks. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to hang out with y'all for a minute. I ain't had too much to say. Didn't have too much to say, man. I'm about to be 55, man. I'm getting old. I gotta go to bed, man. I ain't staying up till 12:30, 1 o'clock at night. I ain't KSAP. KSAP, you better start going to bed, bro. You staying up too late, man. You and Keisha. Bro Claude. But in any case, man, uh, I will probably be streaming the game tomorrow. That'll be a live watch, Indiana Fever. I believe that game starts at 7:30. Let me see. Uh-oh. So we got, so that's Sunday. Hold on. Friday. So, okay, Atlanta's coming to town. Atlanta's always a good game. Atlanta gives us trouble. They gives us trouble. And now, damn Golden State put the blueprint out on. Damn, allergies heating up right now. Anything else? I'm about to look up some of that breaking news, see what's going on. But that's the way to rock and roll, man. Hey, I was channeling my dad in my 70s group today. I was listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was listening to uh I'm trying to a lot of old stuff. Fleetwood Mac. Uh I was listening. What was it? Oh, Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. I was channeling my dad down in the basement in the 70s, put his 12-inch records on, had a set of big speakers, used to crank it all the way up. And then be swearing I'm doing homework down there. Can't do no homework without all that music. Oh, let me see. But uh I'll be back tomorrow, 7:30. So I'm gonna mark that out. And we'll be live streaming tomorrow at 7:30. We rocked and roll for about a half hour, man. So it was a good talk. It was a good talk. I'll definitely be going longer. Have a good night, Tiff. Appreciate everybody jumping in. DH, Dark with a Smile. I appreciate you. Everybody that was in Albert, Jimenez, yeah, Gentorino, everybody that's in the house. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Just want to have a slight conversation. You see, I ain't even I ain't even do a thumbnail or nothing. I just turned it, clicked it on, went with it. Clicked it on, went with it. So that's the way we go, slow growth, and we keeping it moving. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some rest, just chill out, enjoy my day off of my birthday. Get up in the morning. I'm gonna go hit a bucket of balls, come back. Um, maybe I'll go to Mission Barbecue tomorrow for dinner. Yeah, that sounds good. Or maybe I'll go to a local place for dinner. We'll see. We're gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good night. Have a good time. Be safe. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.